What's up, fellas? This is JPS Delivers. So I pulled that game off at the very end. Well, not the very end. Started playing like I guess like they weren't shooting the ball well. I got lucky as fuck, which scares me. I only scored 92 points, so I'm like, this Paul George team might be better than this next game because they only scored 70 points. They had like 11 points in the fourth quarter. I was like, fuck no, there's no way that I am not that good at defense. So um that's a win. I don't know if this game's gonna be like this game's totally gonna be closer. But like I fucking said, I was like, because it's just like fantasy draft and the snake draft, how it kind of balances out your drafting like position and stuff. You sometimes get teams like this fucking Clay Thompson team that like has doesn't have the best record going into the playoffs, like they barely make it, but like they're actually a good team because I guess like you got Vooch getting 17 rebounds or 17 points, 16 rebounds, and I was getting a triple double. Elfrid Payton's dishing the fucking dimes right now, and then Clay Thompson is Clay Thompson on the defensive end, and he's good at if he's hitting 5 threes, you're set. You got Wilson Chandler in there, and Miritich, and Bogdanovich. I think that's the dude on the Pacers. The other one's Bogdanovich on the Kings, and they have fucking Rondo too. Like Jesus Christ, like this is actually like a pretty fun sounding team, actually underratedly. But they beat James Harden. Um, yeah, just like that's the only game. Yeah, they play before us in this round. So yeah, that makes sense. They're the only one to play 2 games. But yeah, they're the first game to like first matchup on TNT or something. Even though it's an East Coast fucking game compared to that, but whatever. But yeah, Dallas, that was like a team was like, yeah, they look pretty, but look at like you have the likes of it's either gonna be a 5-7 or a 7-8. That sounds so fucked. But that's just what happens. You have good teams that like you know, for some reason I guess like their record isn't as tight. Or they could be like honestly, dude, what was it? Third seed, us Cavs with Atlanta. That that right there, and I think and Philadelphia. Yeah, the top three seeds all tied, but it was just like I guess a tiebreaker or something like that between that led to us as a third seed and them as second and first. They had the same fucking record, 53 and 29. But I'm sure in the West, this like I mean, if you think that in 3 seeds, it wouldn't surprise me if like by 2 games behind Dallas was the seventh seed, and they're actually a pretty good team. Just Clay Thompson's good and stuff. That game, Jesus. Steph Curry and them are gonna win that. I really don't want to fucking deal with that, but whatever though. But I really have some stuff I gotta do. So I have to listen to this one thing, but I'm gonna make the next video starting that. Just continuously start doing full commentaries, but I'm cutting it out this time. Just an exception. Even though I made one yesterday, I need to make a lot more in the future. But um, full commentary. Like like I would love to talk about the Jesse Smollett or Soleil, whatever his name, Circus Soleil, dude. Fucking and that hoax. That's some weird shit, dude. That dude's either being played or being fucking or absolutely just fucking batshit crazy. Who the fuck does that? Okay, but that's in the other video. I'm about to get carried away, but like, yeah, seriously. Like, I don't know. You got, you know, who knows? Who knows? I'll shut up though. But yeah, game two. Hopefully we can beat these guys. But I'll be on at the very end, and then I'll be talking throughout the next video. Cause yeah, there's some funny shit to just talk about, and YouTube makes me look at funny shit. All right, y'all. Take care, and as always, y'all, I'm really thankful for the support. Thanks all the friends and buddies. I appreciate it. This has been fun as fuck to do. So like, I really appreciate all y'all subscribing and stuff when I reached out. So thanks, buds. And as always, y'all, grateful for y'all, and I'm grateful for everything that comes to me in life. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoff. The intensity just kicked up a notch for game 2. Welcome everybody, Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and
the way up right now and it happened all so fast. I was in Paris, shut down Lark. New York, shut down Central Park. Talk about London, you're Frisco, where should I start? Walked in, spat 10, 16 bars, and each and every one of them came from the heart. None of my lyrics are stolen. Go on then, that's my slogan. Wanna know how I did it with no label, no A-list songs, and I told them. Blood, I just shut down. That's not me and it shut.
A preview of our broadcast location today. Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Cavaliers. So Cleveland will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Harris is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's George in at the 3. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good, and the assist goes to James. Redick's got the first 3 points tonight for the Cavs. Now here's Lin. He's covered by Murray. George passes to Lin. Teletovic the screen. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. And James pulls it down. Cleveland with the ball. It's a 3-point game. A big win for them coming off a strong game on Friday.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
Knocking down every kind of shot imaginable. Hard to take them down when they are clicking like that.
A shot by George, wide open. And it's George again missing. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. On defense, he said, quote, we're going to have to neutralize their high flyers. We can't play above the rim against these guys. Whatever it takes, we need to shut down the lane. See if they are able to do that during the game, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Lin kicks to Teletovic. He dishes it to George. Looking to end the run. George missing again.
0 for 3 down in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
The lead pushed to double digits.
Already seizing control of this game.
And doing it in all areas. They came out of the locker room knowing exactly what they needed to do.
Outside, Lin pulls up from the corner. George with the bucket.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
The rim seemed like it was getting smaller and smaller and taking longer and longer to break that seal.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Murray kicks to Collins. And again, it's Cleveland.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Lin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lin's got his first 2 points.
And Lin plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
James kicks to Collins. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's the floater, and they'll keep possession. The offensive rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
Second chance points can kill you. You must concentrate on the defensive glass.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. McGee is screen on George. LeBron kicks to McGee. It's stolen by Harris. Teletovic against Collins. George. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
Pass to Teletovic. Outside, Lynn. Down low. McGee with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Shot from 6. And the shot is long. The Hawks trail by 5. And it's George missing.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lynn kicks to George. Lynn dishes to Harris. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there. Murray with it. McGee a screen. Shot off the pick. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, he has to get his offense moving again. It hasn't been bad, but it could be much better.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. JaVale McGee, 4th.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
There's Tennis, the pass to Parker. The pass to Bertans. Bellinelli with the 3. Headshot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Murray kicks to James. Collins a screen on Young. Jumper off the screen. Cleveland gets it back. Taken away. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. Outside, Bellinelli. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Bellinelli's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Floats it up for James. And that's collected by Spencer Hawes.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
No, not at all. When you see him guarding you, just try to move the basketball on.
Parker kicks to Hawes. Shot clock at 6. There's Tennis, the pass to Young. Off target from the baseline.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
The shot by Redick, no good.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Buries it from three-point range.
You want to try to keep LeBron from carving you up inside, but he can tee it up from outside as well.
Parker dishes to Hawes. The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. LeBron kicks to McGee. Dishes it to Murray. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Kicks it out to LeBron. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron showing off a strong in-between game.
Parker kicks to Bellinelli. it to Hawes. Just 4 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's James. Parker with the steal. Tries from 16, and that's good for 2.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot is just automatic from Parker, especially when he gets the room to fire.
Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Bellinelli's got the ball.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
He thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher.
James wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeBron's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Parker kicks to Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Some players have a hard time when they're giving up so many inches, but he doesn't.
And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
This has definitely been a perimeter-oriented game, and right now it seems like they can't miss.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Collins is out there with LeBron James, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Murray, and it's Redick in at the shooting guard position. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Bertans. Now Parker to the paint, looking for George. He gets it there, and it's good on the assist by Parker. George has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hawks. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. James, the pass to Collins. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt, that could be a gigantic swing in momentum, given how that sequence developed.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And here's James outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Adams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harris outside. Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. The 18-footer is right on the mark. George has got 8.
He is definitely a very clever player who keeps the defense on their toes.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. Here's Collins, and again it's Cleveland.
Incredible fadeaway shot there. The defense was all over him, but he still rose up and nailed that one.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside and stolen by James. Reddick for three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's George. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Teletovic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. LeBron kicks to McGee. Teletovic grabs the board.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocated him at the point of attack.
Feeds it to Parker. Teletovic the screen. Shot clock at 5. Harris dishes to Adams. Stolen by McGee. Lets it go from 14. Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
A different look now for Cleveland. Williams comes in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson subbed in for J.J. Redick. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Hawks. Teletovic's shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And they pick up 2. Murray's got the lead back up to 10 now for Cleveland.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
And here is Lin. Screen by Adams to the middle. Good D by James.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Stevenson. Cleveland moving it around. It's stolen by Adams. Teletovic from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Yes, the reason why they've moved the basketball around to get wide open looks.
Now here's Lin. D right on him. Out to Harris. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Harris has got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Murray with it. He has 7. Pass to Collins. Paul George with the steal. The feed to Lin. Here's Adams. Good. Adams has got 5.
And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Over in the corner, Williams. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Today's game really has been a showcase for his passing ability.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And there's the foul. It's on. Adams. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Miracle Man, he's checked in for Collins. Harkless comes in for LeBron. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Murray. Then for the Hawks, Spencer Hawes is checked in for Steven Adams. Young comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's Bellinelli in for Harris.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's George. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Young kicks to George. The dish to Lin. Pass to Bellinelli. To the middle. Here's Hawes. Young, right side. Screen by Young. The pass to George. A second chance effort. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Bertinis, he's checked in for George. Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
A great timeout call there to make some changes and get the momentum back in his team's favor.
They set the pick. Dishes to Hawks. Fires the three. They get it again. There's the three. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Outside Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And he's good on the three ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
I don't think that's what they wanted to run, but hey, it worked out well in the end.
Lynn kicks to Bellinelli. 1:16 left to play here in the half. The three ball. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Over in the corner, Harkless. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 12. To the left side wing. Up top, Lynn trying his luck deep. Kept alive by Atlanta. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shelvin Mack. That's his first foul. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Bellinelli. Young outside. Back to Bellinelli from the arc. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Stevenson passes to Williams. Can't hit that one.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Outside, Lynn. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. And the first half is now.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Cavaliers, they followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the board, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
That, sadly, wraps up the halftime show.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street right in the heart of it all. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. On the court for Atlanta, Jeremy Lin is out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. LeBron dishes to McGee. Here's Collins. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Lin. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his third rebound tonight. Redick, a good look. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And stolen by Murray. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's good. James has got 12 points in the game. Now here's Lynn. He's covered by Murray. Lynn kicks to George. No good that time. James with some nice D. Over to the left wing. Collins bangs home the trifecta. 13 points in the game.
Taking good shots overall, hitting a high percentage of them. That's what has this team rolling.
Lynn the pass to Adams. McGee with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Good work there as it goes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Teletovic the screen. Lynn dishes to Teletovic. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
LeBron outside. He kicks it to Murray. Collins passes to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open look here for Murray. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Teletovic from outside. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Puts it up from 15. Here's McGee. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, he has to get his offense moving again. It hasn't been bad, but it could be much better.
Atlanta making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Here's George. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
They're not on the same page. They look totally lost out there.
James kicks to McGee. Back to James. No good off the front iron.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
And it's Parker in the corner. He dishes it to Teletovic. Here's George. The teardrop falls in. George has got 12.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Well, you look at Jay, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's Teletovic. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Teletovic has got his 2nd bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 14. McGee is screen on Parker. Kicks to Collins. 14 feet away. Takes a 3. James with another miss. Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And George, here we go. He feeds it to Harris. Left side, Adams. Pass to George. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bellinelli comes in for Harris. Cavaliers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. LeBron kicks to Murray. Here's McGee. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from McGee. The Hawks trail by 13. Now Parker. Pass to Bertens. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And he gets it to go. Adams has got his third basket of the night. Cleveland leading by 11. Now here's Murray. 7 points. Oh!
Way up there. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. It's deflected, but he recovers it. James outside. It's Redick on the wing. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 10. Tonight with that last one.
That's Redick shooting in a nutshell. A quick trigger release once he gets his hands on the ball.
Screen by Adams. To the paint. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's rebounded by Cleveland. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And making it look completely effortless. LeBron using his immense talent to score at will.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 14 on those points from Parker. LeBron James on the wing. Shoots from 12. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
Young sets a screen for Parker. Feeds to Young. The three. That one doesn't go. And Cleveland the other way now. 1:57 left to play in the third. Screen by Young. Parker kicks to Bellinelli. Second shot opportunity, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Hawks have had two chances at the line already, making them both. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Picked by Williams. The pass to Hernan Gomez. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now the feed to Harkless. To the inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Rejected by Young. Shoots the three. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And you can see it. He knew he made a mistake the second the ball left his hands.
For the Hawks, Hawes comes in for Adams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Bellinelli. Young, a screen on Stevenson. Lin's shot is off. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Down low, here's Hernan Gomez. That ball, nice feed that time from Stevenson. Miracle Man's got his second basket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the middle, tipped away, and stolen by Williams. And now running it up the court, Matt pushing it out. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
They have a huge advantage in fast break points today. Reason why they have guys who want to get out and run.
Outside, Lin. The dish now to Parker. Shoots the three. A nice shot by Lin. Lin's got 7 points in the game. Matt doesn't get it to drop. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. We've got Mo Harkless. Williams is out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Mack in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Couldn't have been more wide open on that one.
And George kicks to Lynn. And that one drops. Lynn's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Hawks.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Mack, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lynn kicks to Teletovic. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Williams.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Outside, Lynn. In the corner, George with it. Back to Lynn. The Cavaliers pull it in. Miracle Man's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here is Stevenson. Inside, Hernangomez. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 4th assist in this one. The Hawks trail by 19. Teletovic the screen. To the paint. And Hawes kicks to Teletovic. George fires. Hernangomez grabs the miss.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
In the corner, it's Stevenson. Pass to Hernangomez. Back to Stevenson. Clock is at 3. Here's Harkless. Teletovic grabs the board. Teletovic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Takes it from 10, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lynn's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half. Timeout. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Start it.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush, there's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
LeBron's checked in for Williams. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Adams checked in.
And really, Shelvin Mack is more than a perimeter scorer. He's a good distributor and a great teammate.
And he can't get the first one.
Shelvin Mack.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The Hawks trail by 17. And here is Lynn. Teletovic the screen. Launches it. The basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the 2nd quarter.
They set the screen. Dishes to James. Mack the pass to LeBron. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And this is... how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Collins checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Murray subbed in for Mack. And that one, good. And it's 13 points for Lynn.
I love how efficient he is shooting the basketball. Unfortunately, that's not translating into a lead for this team.
Kicks it to Collins. At the elbow, Murray. LeBron outside. Off the screen. And he hits the jump shot. James has got 20.
Beautiful timing on the part of LeBron. Powerful move off the pick and roll.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
And here's Stevenson for three.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
If you're the defender, you're like, yes, take that shot. I'll play the percentages.
From deep, George. Another three for Atlanta.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. Pass to Hernangomez. Harris against Stevenson. And Adams sends it back. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
He has buried every good look today. And I think down the stretch, he'll be huge as well.
From deep, George. Good on the triple. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. Inside, here's Hernangomez. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Miracle Man.
The vision of LeBron always finding open teammates.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Hawks ball.
And so it's Atlanta with it. A nice shot by Lynn.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Pass to Collins. No one near him. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He is having a really special day shooting the ball right now. It seems like everything he throws up is going in.
Screen by Adams. Here's Harris. Another three for Atlanta.
And Lynn is a sensational playmaker. Love how he zips passes over to his guy.
And the bucket counts. He was on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. JaVale McGee comes in for Miracle Man. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Feeds it to George. Stolen by McGee. Murray kicks to James. Atlanta with the rebound.
And that's an important rebound, and especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
They get it back. Teletovic. Soft touch off the glass.
He really fought on the glass there and did a tremendous job coming up with that rebound.
And the dunk by James.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Atlanta making a switch here. Parker's checked in. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time, out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Just 5 to shoot, and he lays it straight in.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Collins, a screen on George to the inside. Murray with it. Uncovered. That's good. Best at number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut. He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
All the officials are all over that one.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Having won the most MVPs of any active player, LeBron still going strong.
Hawks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Outside, George. Offensive rebound. Oh, that's blocked. And here's James outside. But they get it back. Outside, Redick lets the three fly. And McGee kicks to Redick. Buries it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
It would take a very, very special comeback for them to chop down this lead.
And the three ball is good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Gave up a little momentum and then grabbed it right back.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for James.
It was a phenomenal job he did of finding his ideal rhythm at the offensive end and never letting the defense take him out of it. Once he got into that flow, the points came in a steady stream.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Steven Adams. Bertans comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for George. And it's Bellinelli in for Gary Harris. Bellinelli with the three. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The drive by LeBron. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
The right time to start playing the best basketball that you can play. They are making everything right now.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. McGee a screen. Here's the pass to Cawks. Pause with the rebound. Here's Young. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
They just waited too long. They could have just...
That's it. They've won the series. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
David, thank you as always. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For
Thanks
Steve
very much,
Smith,
LeBron.
Craig
What did you
Anthony,
pick
and
up
David
defensively
Aldridge,
that allowed you to
this
win
is
this
Kevin
game?
Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And this broadcast has not ended just yet. We've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
And it allowed us to get on the boards and get rebounds.
No rebounds, no rings. Congrats, LeBron. Thanks. Back to you.
So, fuck yeah. That was fucking badass. Sweet. I knew it was going to be a closer game. And then I was like, I'm up by 9, and I've had 8 steals against me. I was like, and I'm shooting 61%. No way it ends that way. And I still scored 60 points in that second half. Because I think I had 49 to 40. But let's check out the stats. No, I don't give a shit about postgame. So yeah, 1 by 10. Shot like less in the second half, but I still scored more points. Fucking weird. First quarter. It's 12. So it's 24 points. Yeah, it's like, so they had more points in the paint than us. We had more second chance points. They had more bench points. We had 14 more assists. Jesus. It was because I was moving. And oh my God, we had this. So that's 1. So we got 13 more rebounds. And that's kind of the same last time. So, but yeah, they had more points off of turnovers than we did. We had more turnovers. They had more team fouls. Second half, they definitely had 17 fouls. Started fouling LeBron a lot. Nice. LeBron James, huge game. Well, not huge, but like, I was impressed with Collins and Murray. Collins was hitting mid-range shots, so it was badass to see him hit his 3. But Murray's balling now. Murray is starting to get like rebounds as well. Tons of rebounds by this team. JaVale had a really good game. He had 3 blocks. Says badass. I know Paul George still put up like in the 20s, but Jeremy Lin, Steven Adams, only 8 shots this time. You see, 23 to 8. That's how you keep the game closer. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's totally how you fucking do it. So it was nice to see that they actually had Paul George not just like shooting the same amount of shots as Steven Adams. I just would have been pissed. I was like, that's not fucking competitive. So whatever with that bullshit. So end up winning that round, semifinals. Holy shit! Holy shit! I did not expect AD and them to come back. Come on, man, dude. Like, come on, man, dude. But Eric Bledsoe balling, man. This is gonna be a good series. This is gonna be a good series, either one actually, because I'm like, this team has got to be fucking formidable, dude. Steph Curry still balling. 0 for 3 on threes, though. You're definitely going to lose a game by 10 if Steph Curry's not hitting any threes. Nurkic played well, but Davis had the game. Davis going to be hard to contain. And Memphis, Chris Stapps and the boys. Oh, yeah, Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday was scoring. Damn, 10 for 13. 4 for 5 on threes. That's a rarity. When you have Porzingis is balling, Ayton is there too. Let's get this first game going. So we're going to be the first game as well for this round. Nice. So yeah, I like it. Okay, never mind. It was third, second, and fourth all had 53 and 29. And the fact that this team was 54 and 28 and just in the 1 seed, that's how close these standings were. But yeah, that's it for that one. Setting up the next round. Next game should be badass, dude. We're going to have to be in Philly for that game. Fucking AD. He is so damn hard to play against. Like, seriously, you can't get shit done rebounding wise compared to usual. So it should be interesting to see JaVale and company come in. But JaVale's gotten better. Maybe he gets his blocking going. So who knows? Like my mouth to God's ear. But as always, y'all, thanks. I appreciate the support, y'all. Thanks, buds. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get a full commentary on this next one. Thanks.